My sisters and brothers in Christ, thank you for taking the time for me to share some thoughts with you. The past few years have been extremely trying for us in the Archdiocese of New Orleans. The resurgence of the clergy abuse crisis has been particularly challenging, an issue that has played out regularly in the local media. Most importantly, again, I extend daily prayers to those who are victims and survivors. My prayer is that God will give you healing and renewed hope and peace. This issue, coupled with ongoing budget challenges, has created an impossible situation. After much prayer and consultation with trusted advisors, we have made the difficult decision to pursue Chapter 11 reorganization. Filing for Chapter 11 does not mean the Archdiocese is closing, and we will certainly continue to pay our bills responsibly. This only affects the archdiocesan administrative offices and will not affect the individual parishes, their schools, religious order schools, or the ministries of the Church. Rather, this will allow for our administrative offices to continue and, by the grace of God, emerge better prepared for the future to continue our mission of bringing Christ to others. Very importantly, taking this action will allow us to address and resolve remaining claims of abuse by clergy, all of which stem from allegations dating back several decades ago. There is not one single event or issue that prompted this filing. The prospect of more clergy abuse cases and prolonged, costly litigation, together with pressing ministerial needs and budget challenges, is simply not financially sustainable. Additionally, the unforeseen circumstances surrounding COVID-19 have added more financial hardships to an already difficult situation. My sisters and brothers, this path will allow us to address all of the remaining clergy abuse cases in a way that will allow funds to go directly to victims instead of funding costly litigation for just a few cases. Each claim of clergy abuse will be addressed through an independent, court-supervised process that will assess and award funds directly to the victim in accordance with the law. Please note that no money from parish collections will be used to resolve claims. My daily prayer is that this process brings about healing for all those who have been harmed as a result of clergy abuse. The healing of victims and survivors remains very, very important to me. It is my commitment to do our very best to provide clarity about the implications of this reorganization. And if you have any questions or concerns, I encourage you to visit our website for updates, announcements, and available resources. You know and I know that God is faithful, and He will guide us in this process. It is my prayer that with God's help, the Archdiocese of New Orleans will grow stronger. In closing, I ask for your support and prayers during this challenging time. Please keep our clergy, religious, lay staff, and those who are working to support us through this process in your prayers. I humbly ask, too, for prayers for me during this challenging time. We are committed to bringing this process to a conclusion as soon as possible. We will remain focused on Christ, His will for us, and our call to lead and serve God's people in a spirit of humility. My sisters and brothers, thank you for taking the time to listen to this message, and again for your prayerful support. May God's love and God's peace be with you always.